Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing some mostly sunny conditions continue out there this morning with a slightly breezy condition out of the south-southwest. Seeing those temperatures getting up in the upper 80s and heat index values approaching the upper 90s as we continue through the morning hours. We'll see hot and humid days over the next couple days with those heat index values in the triple digits, as well as chances of evening showers and storms moving through the area before we'll see a break in the heat and humidity as we get into the end of the weekend. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have high pressure mainly in control, an area of low pressure off over the Great Lakes area that's going to track to the east-northeast and bring that boundary down into the local region. That will begin to weaken and decay as it approaches the region, with a low chance of a few showers or storms possibly making it into the area as we go through the overnight hours. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning's sounding, we have some southwesterly winds around 25 to 26 knots near the surface. A little weaker as we go through the mid-levels, becoming more westerly, west-southwesterly as we get up to another peak in the wind around 25 knots at 20,000 feet. The freezing level today is at 15,900 feet. We look at the current visible satellite, we see those mostly clear skies over the local area, some additional cloud cover off to the northwest, with that boundary and some showers well off to that area. Most of that will be tracking towards the east, and then we'll see some of that try to sink its way down into the local area again as we go later into the evening. If we look at a short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out as we move through the day. Expecting hot and humid conditions, mostly sunny overall, and then as we get later into the evening hours, we'll see some additional cloud cover moving through, and then as you can see, some of the showers and storms trying to push their way through the local area. They're going to struggle as the sun sets and they lose some of that daytime heating, but can't rule out one of those making it into the local area as we move through the overnight hours. That chance should wrap up quickly after midnight, and then we'll see just some clouds start clearing out. Another mostly sunny to partly cloudy, hot and humid day for our day on Friday. Again, expected mainly dry conditions as we move through the day, possibly a pop-up shower or storm mainly north of the local area, and then we'll have another round of some evening showers trying to push through. Again, they're going to struggle as the sun starts to set and they lose some of that daytime energy, but this round of storms might arrive a couple hours sooner, giving a slightly better chance of one making it into the local area as we get through the overnight hours. And then we'll see that start to wrap up as we go into Saturday morning with another hot and humid day for Saturday, and then we'll see another round of showers and storms later into the evening. So if we start off, zoom out, look at the longer term model here starting off Saturday morning. Again, hot and humid for Saturday, better chance of some afternoon showers and storms and into the evening hours. And then as we go through the overnight, we'll see some upper level troughing start to drop into the northeast part of the country. That's going to break the heat and humidity over the local area, allow temperatures to get back down into seasonable conditions as we go into Sunday. And we'll have a chance of some scattered showers and storms moving through the area on Sunday. European model not as bullish as we push through the day on Sunday, some early on. GFS has a little more activity around in the area. It will depend on a piece of energy moving through the upper level flow, but as we go into our Monday, it looks to get back to more seasonable conditions with temperatures in the 80s, and we'll just have that afternoon chance of a pop-up shower or storm as we move through the next couple of days for next week. Tuesday, European model is an outlier here, showing some more scattered storms during the day on Tuesday, but overall a little far out to really narrow that down. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have an orange risk for those heat index values that are above 100, bumping up to a red risk as we go through the afternoon. So expecting those heat index values to get around 100 to 105 through the afternoon hours. We'll see in the actual temperatures getting up to around 92. We'll see southwesterly winds becoming slightly breezy to breezy today, around 10 to 15 knots, gusting up to 23 knots as we go through the afternoon hours. And then, so we do have that yellow risk for winds at or above 25 knots. As we go into the evening hours, we'll start to see those winds relax a bit, and then we'll pick up that chance of a shower or thunderstorm moving through the area, so picking up a yellow chance for precip and lightning, as well as a yellow chance for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. That will last till about 2 a.m. local, and then we'll see things start to clear out once again to start the day on Friday. Expecting our low just around 78 degrees. Again, looking at about 25% chance of those showers and storms making it into the local area. We look at the next couple days. Friday, much of the same. We'll see partly cloudy skies. We'll see some increasing clouds late, and again, we pick up a slight chance of a shower or storm, mainly late in the day on Friday. Hot and humid once again with heat index values up to 106. Slightly breezy conditions continue, but not as breezy as we'll see today. A couple of knots less for our Friday. Seeing that actual temperature high around 95 degrees. Again, those heat index values into the triple digits. So we do have that yellow risk for precip and lightning, and as we go into Friday evening, we keep that precip and lightning risk as well as the yellow risk for reduced ceilings and visibilities as we continue with that slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm mainly early on. Overall, partly to mostly cloudy conditions, slightly breezy conditions, and then we'll see our low around 79 degrees. As we go into Saturday, we'll see a similar situation with partly to mostly cloudy skies and a slightly better chance of afternoon and evening showers Saturday, and then we'll see hot and humid conditions continue with those heat index values once again up to around 106, the actual temperature high around 94 degrees, and some slightly breezy conditions continue. So keeping that yellow risk for precip and lightning for our Saturday, as well as those reduced ceilings and visibilities, and a couple knots stronger on the wind. So we do have that yellow risk for winds at or above 25 knots. Look at the extended forecast here as we get into the end of the weekend. We'll have that chance of showers and storms, about a 30% chance for our Sunday. Overall, partly to mostly cloudy skies with a more seasonable day with a high around 87 degrees. And then going into next week, we pick up a couple partly to mostly cloudy, or mainly partly cloudy days. Could see some mostly cloudy times over Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but generally temperatures in the low to mid 80s and low temperatures in the upper 60s with about a 10 to 15% chance of a pop-up shower storm during the afternoon hours on those days. That will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy your day.